finding mean deviation about the mean and mean deviation about the median. Mean deviation about the mean and mean deviation about the median. I asked you, I'll be giving one test paper, one small test. Last 10 minutes, be ready for that. Okay, last 10 minutes. Okay? And now we are fresh. Okay, I think we can start, we can learn one new concept and then I'll give the test paper. Okay, you are going to self-evaluate it, do it sincerely. Okay. So write the next heading. So before learning this, before writing the heading, listen, what we learned now, we learned about mean, isn't it? Mean. What is mean? Sum of all observations by number of observations. Okay, we did mean deviation from the mean and mean deviation from the median. So while finding mean deviation and mean deviation from the mean and median, we are taking the absolute value. What is meant by absolute value? We are taking the modulus, isn't it? If it is negative, we are making it as positive and we are doing that one. Okay, so that is again at limitations there. So sometimes mean deviation or mean deviation from the mean and mean deviation from the median may not give a proper result. It may give some unsatisfactory result. Okay, because we are taking only the absolute values. We are taking the absolute values. So another type of dispersion, another measure of dispersion was introduced, and that one we call it as variance and standard deviation. That is also another measure of dispersion. Instead of taking absolute value, instead of taking the modulus, what we are going to do? We are going to square it. When you square it, what happens? Both the negative and positive will become, when you square a negative number and you square a positive number, what happens? When you square it, it will be positive. Instead of taking absolute value, here we are going to square it. Okay, so write on the next heading, variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Shubham Paul. Variance and standard deviation. So variance, okay, suppose you are given the data, discrete data. So the variance is given by, okay, variance, we denote this as sigma square. Variance, we denote this as sigma square. Okay, it is given as sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. Sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. What is meant by sigma? Summation. How will you find x bar? X bar is sigma xi by n, mean. Okay, there we did modulus of xi minus x bar. Instead of modulus, what we are doing here? We are just squaring it. We are squaring. So when you square xi minus x bar the whole square, there what is the method we learned? Sigma xi minus a by n, isn't it? Modulus, magnitude we took. Instead of taking modulus, now we are squaring it. And what is standard deviation? Standard deviation is square root of, okay, standard deviation is sigma. Standard deviation is given by sigma, which is same as square root of sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. Standard deviation is root of variance. In other words, you can say it is the square root of variance. Standard deviation is square root of variance. This is for the discrete data. Suppose you are given x1, x2, etc. Then this is the first type, type 1. Okay, 3 formulas we will learn. So type 1, suppose you are given like this, x1, x2, and some data or discrete data are given, means this is the format. Children, switch on your video, all of you.
Show the board again.
I'll show it. Emmanuel.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Okay. The second one again, standard deviation of grouped frequency. Standard deviation, we denote this as SD, standard deviation of grouped frequency distribution. Standard deviation of grouped frequency distribution. So, in which type the data is given, accordingly you have to select the formula. This is the second type. This is the second type. Suppose you are given a table in this form, xi and fi. x1 which occurs f1 times, x2 which occurs f2 times, etc. The data xn occurs fn times. In that case, standard deviation is given by, standard deviation sigma square is given by sigma fi into xi minus x bar the whole square by capital N. Sigma fi into xi minus x bar the whole square by n. What is capital N? Which is sigma fi, sum of all of frequencies. Sum of all frequencies. And this is the second type. Standard deviation of grouped frequency distribution is given by okay, this is grouped one. Suppose you are given x1 with f1, x2, f2. This is the second form. Is it okay? You all copied this one, Krishna Chandran? Read the formula, Krishna Chandran. What is the formula here? For standard deviation, what is the formula?
Sigma phi into xi minus x bar whole square by n.
By n. What is n?
Sigma phi.
What does it mean? Sigma fi means?
Sum of frequency.
Sum of all frequencies.
Yeah.
What is x bar, Dia?
Sigma xi by n.
It is mean. Okay, x bar means it is mean. So you are squaring it and multiplying by fi. Okay, Atul? Atul?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the mean? In the first method you have learned, suppose you are given discrete data, x1, x2, etc., xn.
Sigma xi by sigma fi.
There, sigma xi by n, there is no frequency there, isn't it? So that in that case, we say simply sigma xi by n. x1, x2, etc., xn means we just take the total number of observations. Okay. What about standard deviation in that case? Yes, Shivani? What is the standard deviation? Nia?
Sigma xi minus x bar whole raised to by n.
Whole raised to 2.
By
Yeah. Okay, sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. Shivani, switch on your video. Shivani. Shivani. Switch on your video, Shivani. Did you inform, sir? Did you inform that to sir? Anyhow, if you have network issues, you should inform that to sir. Okay? Let's write the next one. Third type. Third type, suppose, okay, you are given a grouped data, that is continuous frequency, you are given in the form of intervals, that is type 3. So in type 3, standard deviation of a continuous frequency distribution. Of a continuous frequency distribution. Standard deviation of a continuous frequency distribution. Okay, so in that case, standard deviation sigma square is given by 1 by n square into 1 by n square into capital N into sigma fi xi square. Sigma fi xi square minus sigma fi into xi the whole square. Sigma fi xi square xi. For xi, you are squaring it and multiplying with fi. And here it is sigma fi xi the whole square. And what about xi here? So xi is the class mark. Here we are finding the class mark. Xi is the class mark. Okay, this is the third type for a continuous frequency distribution. For a continuous frequency distribution, this is the third type. Okay, so these are the formulas we are learning for finding the standard deviation. Okay, so the first one is for discrete data. Suppose you are given x1, x2, etc. up to xn. In that case, standard deviation is sigma xi minus x bar the whole square by n. Second one, with the frequency. Suppose xi is occurs f1 times, x2 occurs f2 times, etc. Suppose you are given with the frequency, then in that case, standard deviation is given by sigma fi into xi minus x bar the whole square by capital N. Capital N is sigma fi. And what about the third case? In third case is with, it is with the continuous. Third case is with continuous grouped table. Okay, it is grouped one. They are given in the form of intervals. So in that case, what is the formula for standard deviation? Emmanuel, read. What is the formula there? Standard deviation is, sorry, not standard deviation, variance. We find variance. Standard deviation means you have to take the root. Variance sigma square. I think there I wrote. Standard deviation means it is sigma. Okay. Not standard deviation, here it is variance. So standard deviation means it is root of variance. So we'll write 1 by n into root of n into sigma fi xi square. This is within the root. So always learn the formula for variance. Once you learn the formula for variance, we can take the square root and we can write the standard deviation. So this is also variance. And standard deviation is square root of variance. Okay, change it. I think here also I wrote this as standard deviation. I know. Change it, children. Here and all it's okay. Variance is sigma square. So you find, whenever it is asked standard deviation, you find variance. Then take the square root. Square root of variance is standard deviation. Standard deviation means it is sigma. This letter stands for sigma. Another sigma is that this is capital sigma, summation. Standard deviation means we use this sigma. Then the next one also, this is standard deviation square. Srihari, the third case, what is the standard deviation?
Ma'am,
Yes, Achut.
can you show again?
I'll show it. 1 second.
Ma'am, should I say?
Standard deviation.
1 by n square into n into sigma fi xi square minus sigma fi xi whole square.
Okay, that is variance. That is variance. Sigma standard deviation means you have to take the square root. You have to take the square root of it. Then next method is the shortcut method. Okay, whenever the number becomes very big and
Ma'am.
yes, okay, I'll show it. Copy. Is it okay? Is this one? Achut? Achut?
Yes, ma'am, completed.
Okay, write down.
Ma'am, I completed.
Completed. The next is shortcut method. So whenever xi's are very big, whenever we have xi and fi as very big, in that case we use shortcut method. Okay, like what you have learned in mean, step deviation method, assumed mean method, same way. Here also we are using this one. Okay, so we take capital A as assumed mean. Assumed mean. Capital A is assumed mean. H is width or size of the interval. H is width or size of the interval. Then we define yi. What is yi? Xi minus A by H. Okay, in step deviation we used to do Xi minus A by H. We are defining yi. Yi is Xi minus A by H. So in this case, the variance is, given by sigma square is equal to h square by n square into capital N sigma fi yi square, sigma n into sigma fi yi square minus sigma fi yi the whole square. Minus sigma fi yi the whole square. This is same as the previous one. The previous one we wrote instead of yi with xi. The thing is here we multiply by h square. H square by n square into n into sigma fi yi square minus sigma fi into yi the whole square. Sigma fi into yi the whole square. So total, so this is the formula 4. 4 formulas we have learned for standard deviation. We have learned 4 formulas for finding standard deviation and variance. This one we call it as shortcut method. Suppose xi and fi's are very big. We can use this shortcut method.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, so we can find standard deviation also using this.
Standard deviation, yes. If
If
you
you take
want
a root.
standard deviation, first we find variance. Then we take the square root. You'll get standard deviation. Okay, what is standard deviation? Square root of variance. Okay? Is it clear, Achyut? If it is asked standard
Yes, ma'am.
deviation, you select the appropriate method and you have to do. So 4 formulas are there. So tomorrow's class, be ready with all the formulas. Learn the formulas and attend the class. I'll be asking the formula to each and every one. Not only this formula, mean deviation and mean deviation formulas also learn it. Okay, now get ready. I'm going to give one question. Get ready for the test paper. Write the question. Calculate the mean deviation about the median. Emmanuel, calculate the mean deviation about the median. Calculate the mean deviation about the median for the given table. For the given table. So the table is like this: age, number of persons, age and number of persons. Nowadays he is not attending. So many days he didn't attending your class. Age 16 to 20, 21 to 25, 21 to 25, 26 to 30, 31 to 35, 36 to 40, 41 to 45, 46 to 50, 51 to 55, 51 to 55. And number of persons 5, 6, 12, 14, 26, 12, 16, 9. Find the mean deviation about the median. Ages 16 to 20, 21 to 25, 26 to 30, 31 to 35, 36 to 40, 41 to 45, 46 to 50, 51 to 55. And the number of persons 5, 6, 12, 14, 26, 12, 16 and 9. You all copied this question? Okay, then start. Start doing. Find the mean deviation about the median. Today also so many absentees in maths. So maths also so. Uh, Mohammad Adim absent. Gayatri, Gauri. Ashwin Binil absent. Only 14 are there. Atul he came, now he is not there. So many are there. Alvin Benny absent. The question is find the mean deviation about the median. Okay, about the median. Emmanuel, is it over, Emmanuel? Navrin, Nia, Srihari. Emmanuel, is it over?
No, ma'am. One more minute.
What about the others? Nandana? No. Punya, did you calculate median?
Median is over, ma'am.
Okay. What about Achyut? Median and all you have calculated? Dia?
Median I did.
You
I
did.
did the median.
Then you are finding the mean deviation from the median, isn't it? You first find the deviation.
Yeah, but I have a doubt whether my median is correct.
Anyhow, for the exam, we can't do like this, isn't it? You have to proceed with the median you are getting. We have learned in the 10th standard, median will lie in the median class, isn't it? Check it whether it lies in that class. Which is your median class? Check it. Okay. Actually, a few students feel statistics very easy when compared to other things, only addition, subtraction and all. But those who feel this calculations and all you have to do, that is the thing. Calculation is, Okay. Nandana, is it over, Nandana? No. One more minute only we have. Do one thing. After solving this, send it to my personal WhatsApp number. Let me check. Okay, end the session now. Do it and send it to my, what you have solved, that is enough. Okay, solve it to my personal WhatsApp number. Let me check how many of you have done. What you have, okay, what is the part you did? Is it correct? That's what I want to know. Okay, you can discuss this one again in the next class. Learn the formula. Along with this, learn all the formulas. Okay, children. Thank you.